Hello Collective, thanks for joining me. I'm just preparing some cards for today's little reading. I hope you're all doing well. So thank you to those who have continued to support my channel. I really appreciate you, and welcome to those who are new. So today I thought let's just take a look and see what's going on in the energy of the collective today, and if there's any plans or things that are hidden that you may be needing a little heads up about, or there may just be something that you're trying to work out. Photo proof at the bottom of the deck. So we'll see if we can get you any answers. Okay, so photo proof is straight away giving me the feeling of somebody saying, I'll see it, I'll believe it when I see it. So somebody's wanting evidence of something. Someone is getting evidence. Someone sharing something that's been said. For others of you, just to decide something, it's not for all, so please just take that resonates and leave the rest. But what I'm being shown now is that there's some of you, masculine and feminine, that somebody, it feels feminine, has taken your photo from wherever. So if you don't have a profile picture of you anywhere, then this bit's not for you. But it feels like a feminine has taken a masculine and a feminine, or one or the other. You place it where it needs to go, and they're getting readings done on the profile, the photograph that they have, trying to look into something. So if that is something that's resonating with you, if you felt something a bit strange in your energy, just know that that is the purpose of your guides, that they will give mixed signals, mixed readings. If somebody's trying to use your details in order to use that back against you or to block you or whatever, those times are gone. It's especially those that watch regularly, that are resonating with the messages that come forward, that you're already on your mission, your purpose, you're heading towards where you need to be. So you just know that your energy will be scrambled. It will come back at different, there won't be a consistency in the energy. And also, if somebody is trying to pry in that sense, then I'm being shown it's like, if people still have diaries, but looking through a child's diary and reading something, looking for something, and then if you find that you didn't want to see, what are you doing with that? You're holding on to it, and then it's festering inside. So if your pictures in any way are being used specifically for those it's being done for a reading, not anything else, just a reading, then the person that's getting that, what they're going to receive back is not something that they're wanting to hear. Okay, so that's what came forward with that. So let's get on and see. We've got bad karma. There you go. Creativity. Steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates or feeds off of you. Bankrupt. Threatening. Intimidating, threatened, bothered. Moving on. Thank you. Next. Okay, so let's take a look. We've got a nice mixture here. So it's funny that we're getting that bad karma that's showing up, especially as we were just describing about somebody using your picture specifically to get evidence, I suppose, of something. So somebody's looking for something, and it feels like to use against you or to intercept your movements forward. 3 of Pentacles there that came out. I did shuffle, but funny, this one didn't. So at the bottom of the deck we've got the King of Cups. Okay, so it could be, for some of you, if that you're resonating with that side, it could be that we've got a feminine energy that is doing the rounds or doing the work of a masculine, or they are wanting to look into a masculine. Yeah, it's still feeling like it's a feminine. So with this bad karma, we've got the 5 of Pentacles. So whatever's going on around you, or whatever you're being alerted to that's happening in your energy and you may not be aware of it, we're being shown here that somebody's receiving bad karma, and it's in the form of assets, finances, or so. It feels that yeah, and without trying to keep it stuck on that bit, but just to add it in for those that are interested, or it seems yeah, that you're resonating with that. Sorry, I've got an eyelash in my eye, obviously, digging in my eyeball. It feels like an example of paying for readings, for example, like say sending a photograph or giving a description of this, trying to mimic your energy in some way. So, but the 5 of Pentacles would be the loss of finances that's being spent on readings that are coming back scrambled. And that's again the work that your guides do, with or without your awareness. With creativity, we have the Tower. So there's something going on with you just getting your head down, or you're just doing your thing, just on your way forward, and you could be sharing your ideas or doing whatever, but it feels like maybe do you have someone that they are taking your ideas or your concept or whatever it may be, and then using it elsewhere. So as an example, it could be, again, someone could be having readings, and so this keeps coming back to that. So it could be relevant for some of you. It could be this being done on you, or you may have experienced it. But it feels, as an example purposes, that like if someone was getting readings on you, trying to mimic or copy your essence and energy, and getting a insight to the direction that they are given, true or false, it doesn't matter. But it's like whatever's being collected from you is being passed on, either as guidance to another, or it's it's being used as their idea, it came from them. And I'm not feeling like written work. It doesn't feel like written work. It feels like something that's spoken. So with bankrupt, we've got a Star. With that combination, it gave me the feeling of spiritually bankrupt. it felt like something was being blocked, and then we've got the Five of Pentacles and bankrupt. So somebody is unable to draw on their spiritual gifts, somebody's connection to the divine, or even if they're tapping into their galactic ancestry qualities, I was going to say, there will be a disconnect or a misinformation, misperception of information that they're receiving. So there's a block somewhere that information that's being spoken or received, there's a distortion in that. So someone's taking what you're saying, collective, or something that you're doing, or something you're helping someone with, and then they are changing that to their own words and passing it on elsewhere. But there's something in that makeup, it's like gets lost in translation, it's not impacting the same. Or someone's trying to connect with higher forces, but because the intention that's held behind it, there's a distortion in the way that they are interpreting, is the word I was looking for, interpreting what they're receiving. So it's not that they're not receiving information, it's the way that their mind is wired, or how they view whatever, that the interpretation is wrong. So something's being passed on, and it's either not coming out right, or it doesn't hold the same weight, the same power, because you're operating, collective, from your authentic self. And that's a fine-tuned frequency that can't be mimicked. We've got threatening, intimidating, threatened, bothered. We've got here the Two of Cups in reverse. So somebody is feeling threatened by a connection, whether it's an actual love connection, or the idea of a particular connection, or whether it's a family dynamics, a work partnership. I'm being reminded we saw the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, so some kind of collaboration. Somebody's feeling threatened at the idea, the thought of that, and this would then make sense of why you're being looked into, or why someone's trying to glean information from you to preempt your next steps, your next moves, or whatever. That's why a lot of you, collective, have been guided with these readings and the previous ones to move in silence, because at this time it doesn't quite serve you to be knowing categorically who's who, what's what, and so on. Because remember that you're moving to that next level, when many of you are already in this new cycle. But what's happening is your guides that work with you, they don't just give you the answers. You've really got to work that muscle, and you've got to use your discernment, which was so last year with the readings that we were doing, because there was that getting you used to using your discernment. And if you remember that it's always been focused on as we get towards the end of the year, which is fast approaching. So there's something about either a failed connection and somebody really being bothered about that, or they are feeling threatened at the potential of something coming together. We've got moving on, and then we've got the Two of Pentacles. So someone is trying to move past something, or trying to get steps ahead. It feels, as I'm describing this as well, that it's not your energy, collective. This is what we're showing you. But whoever this energy may be, masculine, feminine, or a combination of a couple, of people. It feels that it is that trying to be steps ahead of you. It's trying to see as well, are you bothered about an ending, or someone's trying to interrupt an ending or a coming together. I was going to say gathering then. Okay, so just as I was aware I was going to say gathering, I'm just checking why. There's something, and this again is for some of you, if you don't have children, then this bit's not for you. But I was just being shown someone, it's not really showing whether it's masculine or feminine collective, so place it where it needs to be. Someone is going somewhere, but they're being watched in the sense of maybe so if this is you, so you could be just going about your day normally, or your routine is all the same, but whether you're aware of it or not, there's someone in your environment or whatever that has a side eye on you, and they're waiting for something in your routine, your energy, or something to shift and change, and then that's a signal for them. So specifically with the gathering, what I was being shown is somebody like getting ready to leave the house. Whoever it is that's keeping an eye out notices that that's a change in routine. I'm just also being reminded that we've had a few readings previous where you were told to mix your routine up, that something was too samey and it needed to change. And this makes sense for me now why you were being given that guidance, because if you've got somebody that's watching for a change in pattern of some kind, then as soon as whatever this gathering or whatever it is, a meeting or a phone call or whatever it could be, or going somewhere or to collect something, it feels like you've got a excited or a high spirits about what you're heading into that particular day. So whoever it is that's keeping the eye out, and it could be anyone that's around you or that you speak to regular, whatever, what I'm being shown is specifically there's children or child or younger person or a family member or somebody that you care about, that they're being gaslit. So bear with me as I'm just explaining what I'm being shown. You're heading somewhere, but whatever way it comes about, somebody is gaslighting someone completely different, and then it's like this person, whether it's a child or family member or best friend or someone, catches you off unawares. It's like there's a big commotion or whatever, but what you're not realizing, collective, which is why it's being shown here, is that someone, the one that's had their eye on you, has gaslit this person, and somehow it comes against you, whether it's you trying to calm them down or stop them being upset is the feeling, or whether they're wanting to have something out with you just as you're heading out or getting ready to go, you know. And whatever that symbolizes, the intention of the person that's got their eye on you is really that they've indirectly fucked your day up. And that's what I was getting there from the moving on, switching something up with the energy. It's like causing something there that doesn't look like it's come from them, so they can go about pretending they're not keeping an eye out or watching you or whatever, because they know you may not react to them or it will be too obvious. But whoever this person that's been gaslit, you do have feelings, concerns of their well-being or what's up, or to settle something, whatever it may be. I'm even being shown that if it's not children or family or friend, or that it could be to do with an animal or a pet or something like that. Yeah, specifically a dog. It's like something's happened, a big commotion, and you collective need to sort it. But even if you do carry on about your day of whatever you're doing, you're still distressed as you leave to go and experience whatever it was you were doing. It's like going for a job interview. You're all excited and you're all prepped and confident, and then something, whatever I'm describing, happens from whatever angle it comes in at, and then you're all disheveled when you're sat there waiting because your mind's distracted, it's elsewhere, and it's being done intentionally. So that's just for some of you. You will be aware of what I'm saying if it's resonating, because I feel you'll agree it's happened before. But maybe, maybe the connection wasn't made and it could be being made now, that it feels familiar. You could even say, yeah, it happens every time. Every time I try to do something, a spanner is thrown in the works. There's someone close around you that's doing it. Okay, so I hope that's making sense for you. Let's take a look and see. Let's see more about them. I don't want to switch the energy back onto you and how you're going to play it, because it feels that if you can get more information about what's going on, then you're steps ahead, as you already are. It feels it could just be a confirmation that's coming through for some of you right now. All right, so we've got bad karma and Five of Pentacles. All right, I'm not going to go and get them, but we've got the Ten of Cups in reverse. We've got the Ace of Pentacles on the side. We've got the Eight of Cups on the side. And then we've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel this could be linked to family dynamics or a friends group. So with the Ten of Cups in reverse, that would make sense that there's some kind of disharmony of whatever's going on. Someone's not happy about a new beginning or an opportunity that has presented or that you have created for yourself, and you're going for it. So they're trying to disturb that, like throw you off your game. With the Eight of Cups on the side, it feels that it's an indirect attempt for you to be like, oh, fuck it, I'm not going to go, I'm too late now, or this is too much, or it's like trying to manipulate you to not go through with it. So it's no one's fault. You were the one that decided to not carry on with your day. Or if you do carry on your day, you're going to be all out of sorts whilst you're trying to enjoy it or embrace whatever it is. Yeah, and with that Nine of Pentacles in reverse, it's just showing that, so something doesn't start flourishing and being abundant. So it could be trying to affect your finances, and it just could be to affect your well-being. Something about priorities. It's like yeah, don't forget about me, I was going to say. I don't know. All right, let's see. We've got the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups, something being rejected, or somebody is someone wants you to not be interested in something, exactly from what we're saying. But remember, they are going to get a backlash from this, because whatever that is that I'm describing, for those that resonated with that you will still go on and do whatever it is that you're needing to do, and you will have either a good time or you will get a good result come back. We've got the Three of Pentacles, so something that you're working on, and we were seeing I thought we saw the Three of Pentacles. It's the King of Cups there, so that's either you or somebody connected, obviously. But whatever it is connected to your finances, or something that you've been working towards. So you're going somewhere, for a gathering, to see others or whatever. You could even be going on a night out or a day out or whatever. And then we've got the Empress in reverse. Again, it's showing that they don't want you to be abundant, or to embrace a new beginning, or for anything to change. Look, these are all jumping out. That's the Sun, and it's landed in the reverse. I'm not getting up to go and get them. So we've got creativity. So the Knight of Swords, someone's taking action on something that has been said, or they're blowing something out of proportion, it feels like, or there's lost in translation. So something that's being passed on is going to backfire. That's the karma kicking in. And we've got the Tower there, and the Tower is in the upright, so it's not something that can be reversed. Or for others of you, the creative thinking is that gaslighting elsewhere, so that it brings some kind of Tower moment for you, and you have to take action quickly. We've got here the Three of Cups in reverse. So the intention again is just clarifying that they don't want you to enjoy whatever it is that you're heading on to do. They want you to cancel your plans if possible. That was the intention of the Tower. But because the karma is backfiring on the person that's doing that, and this, don't forget, could be masculine or feminine, and it could also be the same person that we're picking up about the readings and so on. So what we're seeing here is they want you to cancel your plans, and the intention was that Tower was do it. But because the karma's backfiring onto them, whoever it is that was gaslit, or whatever commotion has been caused by this Tower incident that's come out of the blue, you're going to be able to manage it. It's just going to be about how you're able to flip, with this Two of Pentacles, your mindset. It's like that's that, it's dealt with, it is what it is, and whatever's happened, it feels like if you're having to deal with something or manage something, it's going to be okay. But it does, it goes in your favor. Yeah, look, something didn't end. So the intention with the Death card there was to bring something to an end. And again, the Tower moment. So some kind of creative thinking to cause an ending for you in some way. End your plans, end your fun. And also as well with embellishing something or exaggerating, blowing something out of proportion, all of that kind of thing. It's moving something off. Yeah, somebody's watching your mood. Every time you're either in a good mood, then that signals something, and every time you're in a bad mood, that signals something. So it's almost like every time if you're in a bad mood and you feel nothing's going right for you, that's a win for whoever this energy is, and it's racking up loads of karma. With bankrupt, again, it felt spiritually bankrupt, hopes and wishes. It could be to try and affect your finances in some way. Someone's not going to be happy until they've ruined you, or yeah, spiritually bankrupt, yeah. So we've got here the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, which makes sense. If it's trying to affect your finances or your financial stability, that is the aim. To, again, if it was like going for a job interview, to interrupt that, cause problems, or whatever it may be. We've got here the Eight of Pentacles, so either somebody's not putting the work in, which would be this disconnect from the divine. They're not interested in rebalancing something or making something equal. They're just not applying the effort, spiritually bankrupt. We've got here also affecting your finances or your work situation, trying to cause a blockage so that your financial flow is interrupted, resulting in an ending. But for some of you, you may just keep springing back or reviving or even surviving, and there's a confusion with the Two of Pentacles. How do you keep moving forward and changing something round when a lot of finances have been spent on disrupting something for you? We've got the Two of Pentacles there, trying to turn your dreams around and block them. There's the confusion there that there's no balancing coming forward because the work's not being put in, or there's a trying to bankrupt you and change your financial situation in some way. But what we're being shown, for the reason it's coming out, that's not happening, and you could even still have been experiencing this for a while, but just like la 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 la, going about your day oblivious to rocks being thrown at you and marbles under the feet, which I keep being shown that symbolically. Yeah, again, I was just being drawn to the photo proof, so some kind of evidence. Someone's failing to capture the right emotion, the right combination to fuck you up, or the right way to go about to disturb your peace. Yeah, so keep doing what you're doing, and I'm just was being shown again this importance of mixing up your routine. Yeah. Someone's trying to plant a seed of failure of some kind, and it's not taking root. So if you're kind of aware of this, don't feed into it too much, because whatever way, you are balanced. So stay there, just ground yourself that little bit more, and keep your head held high, and keep moving on. We've got here again threatening, the Two of Cups in reverse, and the Three of Swords in reverse. So somebody's holding a grudge of some kind, or somebody's trying to find a way to cause some kind of emotional pain for you. They do feel that they're up around you, so whatever it is, or whatever way they have access to you, they could just be watching online from the sidelines, whatever way that may be. So it could even be like a mutual friends, or whatever, you know how it needs to be, or somebody just could have fake accounts, or whatever it is that they can see. They can see something, they have to. If you're so locked down, no one can see anything, then this isn't for you. Someone's trying to threaten your emotional well-being, your sense of happiness, your dreams for the future. It's either they've got they've had a energetic slap in the face from you moving on from them, or whatever, or someone's playing a game and this is the intention. That's for some, not all, and you've got to be careful when you're picking up on things and maybe watching a lot of tarot to get the ideas. Don't forget, you can switch and change the energy, masculine, feminine, or it's a minefield. You've got to be careful. That's why you've got to use your intuition. Yeah, so you've let go of someone, or someone's let go of you, and you're not presenting as bothered. You're still moving on. It feels like you're either too protected energetically, or you're too focused on your dreams, and there's nothing penetrating, there's nothing destabilizing you. Yes, you may have had disruptions, but you're still able to turn it around and get back on track. And so this is again just pointing out that it's either it's either yourself, or a King of Cups, or someone you're connected to, or this could be who you're going to see, or they're coming to see you, or some kind of communication interrupted, or this is who it's being fed back to. It could be all different variations, but there's a lot of communication going on about this. Remember, these readings are timeless. So I'm just being reminded that the sun was in reverse down there. So someone's not happy about how things are panning out. Or they've got to deliver the news to someone else. And it's not going to be received very well. Yeah, we've got Lovers. This as well, with the communication, the King of Cups, whatever way that is, that felt, as I was describing that someone's got to deliver the news. It's like, I tried what I could, but they're still going out, or they're still going to have that meeting, or they're still deciding whatever, or I've not been able to break something up. Yeah, for others of you as well, you could have somebody talking in your ear to try and influence you about somebody or something like that. So just be mindful. So with moving on, we've got here the Two of Wands, a failed plan, something that hasn't gone the full distance, or someone needs to rework some kind of plan or idea. This was the intention, to get you to give up your plans and not keep moving forward with your day. It feels that yeah, that this isn't the first time that you've experienced this, but it could potentially be the first time that you're coming into awareness of clarity. You could have chosen to call it quits in some way. Someone could have kept threatening you to end it, and then you've just gone and done it and moved on, and they're bothered, but you're not. The tables have turned, and a new plan is coming forward, and also switching up the plan. Yeah, the Six of Wands in reverse. Somebody's definitely not happy with the direction that you're heading, and it feels like almost you're out of their grasp. It's so much energy, effort, creative thinking, communication, finances. A lot's been subtly thrown at this. You may even think, why would someone go to those extents? But you don't realise the pain that may come from either seeing you with someone else, or by seeing you with someone else, or you just even leaving, or some kind of control. Don't forget as well, we're being shown gaslighting coming from outside of who it may be obvious that it's coming from them. So it could be to try and make you feel threatened about your security or your emotional security, so that you cling tighter to someone, or whatever it is, that it's being exposed as it is now, and it is very underhanded. We've got here the Nine of Cups. So whatever it is, you still keep transmuting this energy. Exactly that. We've got the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So you keep transmuting this energy, and for some way, somehow, much to somebody's fucking disappointment, you keep believing in your dreams. You keep moving step by step towards it, and you're able to turn things around. So as we're saying turn things around, we're definitely seeing there the Wheel of Fortune is in your favour. Something that you've been dedicated to, that you're aligned with, that is destined for you. You're just effortlessly, and not saying it's an easy route that you're taking, or the obstacles that you may well be up against, but you are doing it, and you are continuing forward regardless of your surroundings, environment, or people that's around you. We're looking at you just solely focused on your goals and your dreams, and you're being guided by the star, which is your inner compass, and that is your Wheel of Fortune that's going in your favour, and it's going backwards for whoever this is. You've got the Magician that is symbolising a lot of manipulation is in play, but also that you currently at this time are untouchable. Your auric field cannot be penetrated at this time because you're too protected. Love it. Okay, so let's grab you some of these and see. I hope that this is resonating for you. Please like and subscribe, or let me know in the comments what was standing out for you. We will take just those. Okay, so we have got number 6, be the real you. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. Number 25, put your creative energy into action. And that's what we were saying. It's that coded makeup of your authentic self that can't be recreated. We've got 25, put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel joins me to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and to motivate you to create something beautiful. I love that. And then finally we have King of Ariel. Successful, stable, accomplished, powerful. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success. Using resources wisely. Yay, I love it. So, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.